Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, I'll be honest, guys. I promised I was gonna go live, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good out there. What's up, QQ? What's up, Mac? Yeah, there's not a lot of marchers on the field over here. What's up, user? Billet asked about you. What did he say? What's up, Balloony? $40.27 sent a mail not to fight 39. Yeah, I'd imagine that happened. I'm assuming there's gonna be no zone 5 fights. I did say I was gonna be online, so I might as well boot up a little live stream. I don't know how much fighting's gonna get done, really, but is guys gonna be a stream or not? Well, if you look at the amount of marches, this fight will be over in maybe like 30 minutes. So there's not that much point of being live, but you know, might as well go live for the pass opening. Might as well. Am I gonna send a march out? I don't know. You guys have Urshifu? Do you see 4049 migration? I did not. Ready to swarm everyone and everything, but I honestly don't think there's gonna be anything to swarm. Not even 30 minutes, only 10 minutes? Probably not even 10 minutes, probably like 2 seconds. I mean, they got a couple people running out here. Go look at Main Alliance, not today. I'm gonna do a video on it, but I'm not gonna record. I'm not gonna do a live stream on it. Yeah, honestly, I don't know, guys. Do I even send my march out? Do I even send my march out? I can't tell you if it's gonna be worth my time, you know? No expansion? I mean, I guess I could use a blue expansion. But yeah. The thing is, I would also have to spend another 2 TPs, but I guess it doesn't matter. Free KP, bro. There's no KP. There's no KP, guys. What do you mean free KP? Yeah, that's a random. Send March for vibe. Yeah, I guess we can do some cardio real quick. I'm down for a little cardio. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, the opponent here has roughly, I don't even know. First of all, I think these are auto barb. I don't even think these are field marches. Because there's no way this player, who has 17 million power, has enough troops for 3 marches or gear. Like, these guys got 8 million power. Like, it's just not happening. Like, they must have been just killing barbs or something. And then these are just straight cav. These are probably be building. I can't imagine they can do anything else. That's the only opponent here. This is an ally too. So, honestly, might be a little bit of a shorter stream today. We might be live for about like 30 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. The thing is, why would they even build a flag if they just know it's gonna get burnt? These are all mixed marches. Edge is cooked, guys. Like, what are we doing? Edge is cooked. These guys aren't even going to be able to take the pass. Yo, it's Blooner. Any advice for players coming back to the game after a 5-year break? Make a new account. That's my best advice. Make a brand new account. Did you empty your bag or is that from farms? That's from farms. I still have a little bit in my bag. Yeah, you have a... I'm not even joking. You have a lot more fun on a brand new account. Instead of trying to make your 5-year-old account work in the current meta. It's just the truth. You guys got Saladin. See, I don't think these people are strong enough to be running 2 marches. Hey, I guess we'll see what happens. 16 minutes. Any fights happening down here? Okay. Actually, might be a fight in the bottom right zone. There's a chance. The thing is, 38 is not strong enough to 1v1 39. So if 27 is not going to show up to fight, then it's just cooked. Yeah, 27 is not here. What's up, Cypher? What's up, Meal? Pick my updated sets? I don't know if I want to right now. I don't really feel like checking out gear right now. Do you have a newbie guide for free to play? I want to make an account in a new server. I don't have a free to play guide. Sorry, Dan. Yeah, I don't really have a free to play guide. Can I see your armaments? Well, this is what I got so far. It's nothing crazy, but... It's just some stats, basically. We actually have a lot, like, what is that? 6%? Defense as well. Armaments are very work in progress. Very work in progress here. I want to make some upgrades to them before Zone 6 though. Like do some rerolls and stuff like that. Because I could get better stuff if I tried, but there's no point to do that yet. Because I'm going to be still opening more armaments. Yo, what's up, Speeve? How we doing? How we doing? Welcome in. And right now we're kind of just getting ready for the... to build in this zone. We're gonna do some cardio, it looks like. We might do some cardio here. Run around the zone a little bit, and then, I don't know. There's not going to be any fighting, though. Like, I don't even know if they're going to take the pass. How'd you manage to get good armaments on your main, even though you didn't spend on them? Well, it takes time, bro. This account has only had armaments for about, I don't know, like a month? 2 months? And my main has had armaments for over a year and a half. Like my armaments didn't start off good on my main account. My armaments looked exactly like this on my main account for a while. Your passport opens 5 hours before mine? Well, if you get fighting in your passport, I'll be jealous of you. What's a pass sheet? But yeah, we're not gonna get any fighting today, guys. It's just very unlikely. Maybe if this was an enemy kingdom, we would get some fighting. But Kingdom 34 is not going to 1v2 us. It does not make sense. You guys are going to 1v2 against 40 and 25. Hey. Yeah, it does sound like you guys will get some fighting at least. Yeah, what was a spaghetti? I mean, they're sending marches out, but they're not really sending, like, strong players. Like, they're just sending everything. Like, what is this march right here? Like, what are we sending out? We have a Joan? Is that Kusunoki? With half the march being siege? Like, they're actually just sending anything. A YSG primary? Why is this guy sending 5 he's sending all of his troops. Oh my god. It's sad we don't get any fights. It's fine. I think most KVK 2s are like this. Like, what are we doing, man? What is this march gonna do? We have a Lohar? I don't even know who that is. With a full siege march. Watch 39 versus 38? Well, I don't think 39's getting fights. This fights will probably last like, I don't know, 30 minutes, 20 minutes. You guys realize 39 is Imperium, right? There's just not going to be any fights here. $34 still having somewhat of a little civil war. Yeah, what was up, authentic tomato sauce? Maffu, you think I can still invest into Zhuge Liang, or should I wait for next Archer? That's a tough question. I probably wouldn't invest into him right now. Nah, I wouldn't go for Alp. I don't think Alp's good. Is 39 worse than Imperium? What do you mean? There's no such thing as worst Imperium. Imperium means you're a top 8 kingdom out of all the KVK 2 kingdoms. They tried to rally Jetty earlier, but he used a Bobo. Is that the in prison that we looked at? I think we watched that on stream. Was that the in prison yesterday? Yo, Maffu, did you know 4026 is so infested with rebels and rogues? Really? This kingdom? I actually wouldn't think that. I feel like 4026 seems pretty organized, from what I've seen. I mean, they were able to finish their Rune Crusader Fortress first out of everyone. I mean, that is not easy. He's asking if they're the worst Imperium in this KVK. Probably. I mean, there's only 3 Imperiums in this KVK. I need a secondary for my QSH. I don't know if I should wait. Well, what are your options for right now? Yeah, okay, yeah, I think we saw that. Wait, he just bubbled right away. Yeah, what's up, Club? Yeah, what are your options for your secondary for QSH? You know if CJ can be swapped? I'm pretty sure you can. They do some farm killing. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we've had farm killers in our kingdom, but yeah, that does suck. What's your honor looking at right now? I think I'm at 10,000. 10,000 honor. So not good, but not bad. I'm currently in KVK 1, and I'm only number 4 lines of my kingdom. How cooked is my account? Well, how many days in? You're in KVK 1? Like KVK 1 started? Who's against who in this KVK? Like for this zone fight? Or the entire KVK? But in this zone fight, the only kingdom we're fighting is this one right here. This is our ally down here, and this is us. So this is the only kingdom we would be fighting in this zone. The entire KVK? Okay, let me find the screenshot here. Yeah, here it is. That's what it looks like. So the pink is 1 ally and the red is 1. Yeah, I would just save your gold heads for right now, boys. Yeah, those are the allies. .26 external affairs are good, but internally it's not that great. Well, hopefully they can get it together for this KVK. Thank you. Ain't no worries, bro. Yeah, hopefully they can get their stuff together, because obviously I want a good fight. 42nd in our KVK for honor. Wow, you've been grinding, bro. Your KVK has been going on for 2 weeks, or your kingdom has been open for 2 weeks? I'm guessing your KVK. I mean, your account is definitely very far behind. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be completely honest. Your account is behind, but I'm not telling you to restart if you enjoy playing on it. I run 2 Archer Marches, QSH, YG, Alp, Zuge. I'm in a C seed and want to eventually rally garrison my kingdom. In leadership MG. I'm not gonna lie, Spaghetti, I have no clue. I think Hera would be the best, but I really don't know. I've never even thought about garrison or rally really that much at all. I would guess Hera, because Hera is just strong, but I'm not too sure. Play with one March, expertise YC, and then maybe I can catch up. Hey, I think that's a good plan. Yeah, QSH YC is definitely very strong. So if you can get a QSH YC March to somewhat decent level, then you should be good. Yo, what's up, Triple A? Alright, guys, pass opens in about 3 minutes here, guys. Let's see, have they grouped up anymore? I mean, they have some people grouping up, but it looks like they don't have any other T5 players here. You guys see any T5 troops? They should stand out because they're golden. I really don't see any. You'll fight? I don't think there's gonna be fights. Yeah, what's up, Andre? Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any fights. Hayam Hera is okay, but I think I'll end up doing Hayam Artemisia or Hector. That's fair. Gonna random TP? No, I'm not random TPing. You think 39's gonna get some fights, but not a lot? Maybe. Yeah, what's up, Cyball? New to the game, could you quickly explain how KVK works? So KVK works by combining a couple kingdoms into one map. So basically, you have your kingdom, and then you have, depending on which KVK you're playing, because all the KVKs are different, but in this KVK, we have 7 other kingdoms. So these are their own kingdoms, and then we get put onto a separate map where we fight for the middle. And whoever wins, obviously, gets some rewards, and then whoever loses, they get sent back home, and they have to prepare for the next KVK. I'm thinking 34 to crush 30. Hey, I hope so, man. I hope they can. I'm from 38. I wouldn't be sure about that. Yeah, I don't think any kingdom's getting good fights this zone. Thank you. Hey, no worries, bro. Hopefully I explained that simply. Yeah, basically it's just kingdom versus kingdom. Why'd you not pop a blue expansion? I just didn't think there's gonna be any fighting. I mean, if there is fighting, I can always pop it later, you know? If you pop it, you can. If you pop it right now, there's no way to take it back. But if you pop it later, you can always, you know, you can make the decision when the time comes. See, I just don't know what these guys are doing. Like, how are we running Lohar on the battlefield in KVK 2? We're running Siege in our marches. They're literally, every single player here is just bringing out 5 marches for no reason. I honestly feel bad. I really do. They're forcing their account to take out 5 marches when they're not strong enough to take out 5 marches. I really just feel bad. Watching your live and gathering gems? 6 hours? Oh my lord. That's a lot of gems, bro. Fun fact, if anyone new to the game is watching this, you do not have to run 5 marches. I don't know how to explain that more simply, but you don't have to run 5 marches in KVK. If your account is only strong enough to run 1 march, only run 1 march. I'm 30 million power running 1 march still. Got like 1.1k? Oh, that's not that much. Dang, 10 hours for that? Oh, in Zone 1. Dang, you're grinding in Zone 1. Don't get burnt out, bro. They're increasing the number of troops on the field so they think they'll fight? Maybe. Oh wait, the path's open, guys. Paths are open. Let's see our swarm. We got some buffing marches going. How good is our swarm looking? Because the swarm is actually kind of important in Zone 6. What do you think the best swarm march in KVK 2 would be? I actually couldn't tell you. I actually don't know. I'm trying to think of it. Here's CJ, maybe? But, not sure. How do engineering commanders work? Well, they just give buffs to siege and they do range damage. But you have to have the formation. So you have to have armaments to get the towers. Not Martel. You're probably not Martel. Does look like this is gonna be a successful swarm. I'm curious. I want to see how 28 swarm's doing. Oh, the 28 is not swarming. Really? I'm kind of surprised they're not practicing a swarm. Okay, they got a swarm over here, actually. Okay, their swarm is doing much better than ours, I think. Yeah, their swarm's faster than ours. That's not it. I am actually surprised they're swarming with Kyria. Is there some tech? Kyria Mahmed. Yeah, what's up, Snipe? Good luck. Oh, I don't think we need luck to win this zone. But next zone, maybe, yeah. Kyria Mahmed is weird. As soon as they hit yellow, they swap off. You got legendary Pelagius here now. Okay, I think they ran out of good swarming commanders. There's no way legendary Pelagius is on the is better than the KVK 2 commanders. Actually Saladin Minamoto actually might be the best swarm march. It's super high single target damage. It's basically like a Huonevsky for KVK 2. Yo, what's up, Naughty? How we doing? How we doing? What about this pass? Okay, we got a swarm going here. We got Wabi and Chadsky doing a swarm. Got some peace there. Okay, they are practicing their swarms. Yeah, Mr. Martin. We got a King skill. I think Saladin would be the best swarm commander. Oh, there's also a rally. Okay, so they're not practicing this swarm down there. They got a rally set. All right, so they have a very fast swarm up here. Very fast swarm. I'm new here from 28. Yo, what's up, Martin? Oh, we failed our swarm. Hey, that's why it's good to practice. That's why it's good to practice. Her fourth skill is skill damage bonus 80%? What? No, it's 80%. What in the world? That's crazy, no? 80% skill damage bonus? 10% is low? I mean, that's 1 in 10. I mean, that's once every 10 seconds? I mean, it's not crazy bad. Is it worth swapping out 5511 YSG? Because I don't know if gems are worth 190 gold heads. I wouldn't swap YSG personally. Yo, what's up, Blizzard Gaming? Why'd you send me a message, bro? What was the reason? 10% is low? I guess 10% is low. Let's see, how's the swarm happening down here? Are you repeating KVK 2? I don't think so. Ooh, Osiris? Add me to the group chat? Okay, send me another message. Honestly, Martel Pyrrhus might be a good swarming march, but this guy should hop off. Okay, nice. Honestly, I hope we try to swarm this again and we don't rally it. They have a rally down here. What's up, Andrew? If you're not repeating KVK 2, will you repeat KVK 4 3 times? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm kind of a more of a go with the flow kind of person, you know? I'm not really think ahead. I'll do something. I don't know. I can't tell you. Okay, so we failed the swarm down here again. I sent it to your main? Okay, I'll take a look later. Down here, we're just doing rally. And over here, we're not taking that one. Repeating KVK 4? Yeah, repeating KVK 4 would be a good idea. Yo, what's up, Vigi? Alright, so both of our swarm teams actually failed. That's a rally. I really hope we don't rally this. I really hope we don't. I want us to get our swarm down, you know? This is a good opportunity to practice our swarm. Because obviously this zone is not going to be very competitive. Let's be honest. Why repeat KVK 4? Repeating KVK 4 is really good because once you get to KVK 5, that's when you get into the matchmaking pool of every kingdom in the game. Alright, they're doing a rally here. Yeah, so KVK 5 is when you get into the matchmaking pool of every single kingdom. And that's when things get hard. Also, we could have people random TP now. Maffu, not getting any fights? Not really. There might literally be just one fight. So it looks like they're sending some troops out, but there's not that much. Like, I'm not even using an expansion. Oh, we're rallying. Ah, that's a little disappointing. I was really hoping that we wouldn't rally that and we'd practice our swarm again. Because obviously 4028 showed that they know how to do a Swarm and they could pull it off first try. So we should be able to do the same thing, right? And we were not able to. And we should practice that. You got random TP and KP chase? No, I don't. I don't have to do anything. You guys have TDS during Zone 6? Yeah, honestly, I don't know what TDS is too well. People said it was like a war leading thing. So I am curious to see how good they are. I've been in a lot of KVKs with a lot of different war leads now, so we'll see. Well, we'll see what my March does. I'm fighting with no expansion. You had 30 mil before Zone 5? Not bad. You can hide 2DS? Is that real? I don't know. That's what people said. Our Kingdom hasn't said anything. Like, they didn't make an announcement or anything like that. What is TDS? I don't know what it stands for. But, people said it was a territory / war lead. Why is there things in chat promoting stuff called Streamlabs? It's just a bot. It's a bot that promotes my Discord and puts my links in the chat. You guys fight? I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be any fighting. If there is fighting, it's gonna be gone before I get to it. From the random TPs. They were balling here? But these poor guys. Like, I actually just feel bad. I really just feel bad for them. Like, these guys don't know what they're doing. 19 million using 3 marches? This guy's got Siege. He's running Joan. He's using 5 marches? Like, they just... They just don't know what they're doing. Everyone has a first time, let them enjoy. I'm not saying anything. It's not like I'm typing to them, but it's just I just feel sad. Like I don't want to like beat these guys up and ruin their day. They're gonna get terrible reports. Look where they're running primary. Emotep, Joan, Bybros is fine, but Mehmed primary. No one in this KVK should be fighting the zone. Yeah. It's just sad, bro. And this guy Houdini's about to murder them all. Oh no! Like he could actually beat all of them like 1v20. Look at his health bars. He's not even going down. This guy probably just got like 5 million KP. I can't believe it, man. Bro, it's 34's job as a leadership to educate these guys. If they're in a main alliance. I guess they're not. But he's still farming them. Oh no, Iron Tiger's here. That's even worse. Dude was our top KP last KVK. These poor guys. You want to leave? They shouldn't even be walking out of their zone here, though. By the way, this guy's still alive. I can't believe it. Why don't you random TP? I'm not allowed to. You have to get permission to random TP. I mean, we knew this was going to happen, right? Like, we knew this was going to happen. These poor guys. They're getting fate changers, all of them. Actually, I'm not even trolling. They're literally getting fate changers, every single one of them. If you're a T4 player getting hit by T5, you're just getting a fate changer. Joker's about to farm here too. This is straight up abuse. I actually feel bad, I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, if I was in that situation, I'm still hitting their marches, but like, they should have been told not to even try. Like, why are they even building? Just wait for the next zone, and you can fight with all your allies. How they met 9 million power in KVK too? They just don't play that much, to be honest. Like, these two T5 players might just wipe their whole ball. Honestly. There's a high chance. Is that when free-to-play farmers run up against whales? Yeah. I don't know what to say. Well, now we're walking over here. Oh, Gothmonk's over here. And the thing is, these players that are getting attacked don't have like infinite resources and infinite speed ups. But the whales that are attacking them do pretty much have infinite speed ups, infinite resources. Pretty much. But look at this guy Gothmonk, he's stacking too. This is the type of battles I fought fighting a third alliance. Swapping your ally from 32 to 26? Bro, I'm not the person to be asked. Like, I'm not the person to be asking that. I'm curious if a war flag is going to spawn in. Where's my march at? Here it is. Well, they're locked behind the pass there. And their ball has evaporated. Yeah, let's see the bottom right fight. You're right. Nope, they haven't even taken the pass. There's no fight. No fights. Honestly, smart by their leadership. Smart by their leadership. If they took the passes, people would be inclined to go out of the pass. That's what happened in 34. Since 34 took the passes, people felt inclined to leave their pass. But if you don't take the pass, then you can't leave. They should just never taken these two passes and saved to those guys some resources and speed ups. And then obviously they'll take the passes later. In like a day or two. But yeah. No fights in this zone. I mean, it makes sense. Who's 4 dropping here? 26? Why is 26 4 dropping on this pass? Is it on a ton of crystal nodes, maybe? What is this 4 drop? Well, guys, I think I'm going to be sending my march home. I think that's the zone over right there. GG's, everybody. How long did that last? What was that, 20, 30 minutes? Let's go. Congrats on the zone win, guys. Congrats. Are you going to help your allies? What do you mean? Look at DMs. Houdini, oh my god, he got 9 million KP. This is the guy that was just standing there getting attacked. Oh my lord, crazy. They're gonna fill up their whole zone? Oh, that's their strat. They're gonna drop forts on the pass so we can't get through as quickly? Interesting, interesting. Really fun, really fun Zone 5 battle. Yep. Honestly, my thumb has got some cardio at least. Yeah, let's go back to the city. Kingdom 13 King got zeroed? Kingdom 13. There's another KVK happening right now? Is this KVK 2? 0 KP Zone 5. Thank God I was on in time. I mean, I could have predicted that. It's another KVK 2 going on right now. Is that what you're saying, Toby? Really? I didn't know there was another KP happening. Or KVK happening. We're gonna 1v1. I need some action. Not today. Oh, we do have the eliminate enemies. Oh, we can see what people got. Houdini got 15.8 mil. We got Gothmog with 15.6 million. Joker got 10 mil. Lev Prime got 10 mil. Taker got 8 mil. I'm down to duel someone. Level 5 passes open today. It's already over? Really? So your Zone 6 is already over, Toby? Also, why is this Zone 6 so big? This is a wide Zone 6. $28 and $32 about a fight? Oh no. What is 32 doing? Why did they leave their pass? These poor souls. What's happening to 32 is literally what we did to 34 right now. Bro, like I get that you want to fight, but this is not the time. Like all these people want to fight, they've been waiting to fight, but you just gotta wait till Zone 6. Honestly. If 28 wins one side, aren't they going to attack you guys? They can't. They can't. So these passes are locked. So you can't attack these passes. Unless you're the kingdom that's on the inside. The outside kingdoms can't attack. So the only way that the 28 can attack us is in this next zone. I have PTSD from Kalcha, this zone. Dang, 40-28 is ruthless, guys. Look at this. They're kicking out people that aren't in the ball. Honestly, fair. That's valid. You only have 200,000? Yeah, I only have a 200,000. Who are the allies again? Here, I'll put it on screen real quick. These are the allies here. So the pinks are allies, and then the reds are allies. So these two are allied, plus 39, and then these two allied, plus these three. I got 300k out recall. Yeah, we should be close to each other if you're in this area. I'll just go back to my city. So much betrayal in the 77 to 92 KVK2. Straight bloodbath. Really? I was in 3840, 3835, 3837. 3835. Why does that sound familiar? Why does 3835 sound familiar? Do I know that kingdom? $38.35 was a super cow. Okay. I do remember that. Okay, yeah. I didn't watch the KVK 2, but I do remember the super cow kingdom. Alright, so I guess we'll do a little duel here. It looks like there's no fighting on this map. Again, unless there's fighting happening here. Nope, it looks pretty normal here. He showed equipment on Thumos, yes. So this is my Thumos equipment here. This is what I'll be running in this KVK. Now, if I do end up pulling these gloves blueprint for the Ian's gauntlets, I will craft it, but it's unlikely to happen. How many KP did you get in KVK 1? 100 mil? Yes, I got 100 million in KVK 1. 100 mil, basically, and then I got a little bit of extra KP from filling my hospital. Full Dragon Breath is worse than that? I wouldn't say that. There's a couple options for gear sets you can go for. I just wanted to do this gear set because I have the Dragon Breath gear set on my main account. So I wanted to try something new. So I tried this gear set instead. But I have the Dragon Breath on my main account. I have 4-piece Dragon Breath, 2-piece KVK on my main. Yeah, I just wanted to try a different gear set. I think the 2-4 set is the best. 2-piece KVK, 4-piece Dragon Breath. At least if you're running QSH. I think that's the best gear set for QSH. You're a lot stronger than me, but I need points. Am I? Maybe. It kind of sucks in field compared to the 2-4 Dragon Breath. I mean, that's fine. It'll be fine. I honestly don't think it makes too much of a difference. They're probably pretty similar. At the end of the day, it's mostly your armaments that matter the most. 32 keeps coming out? Really? Who we got coming out in 32? 64 million kill points. 18 million kill points. What's your tech looking like? So I have max tech for Academy 24. Max tech for military, that is. My economic tech is not maxed. But for my military tech, it's maxed for my academy. I can unlock Dragon Breath only in events like Egg. Yes. You can only get Dragon Breath in events like Egg event, but the gear set I'm going, 2 of the pieces you can get non-egg. The Milky Way and the gloves. These are 2 pieces you don't need egg for. 7 minutes? Okay, no worries. Check out my KVK. We can take a look. What is this? Siege or Orleans? You said my camp is locked? Honestly, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Top left? It looks like you guys made it to Kingsland. Well, almost. That's a different camp? So you made it this far? I mean, it looks like you guys are breaking out. 45 forwards? Yeah. It's just going to take too long. I guess it depends on how long Kingsland lasts. Like, if Kingsland lasts, like, a couple weeks, or, like, a week. Not a couple weeks, like, a couple days or a week. You probably get to Kingsland in time. But, yeah. I meant to say a couple of days. Kind of depends on that. I wonder if I should start working on my infantry gear. Mondays when you get to Zone 6. Yeah, so if Kingsland lasts a week, but honestly, how likely is it to last a week in a D seed? I've never played in a D seed. What's that? 3 hours? $7 hours? Oh, GG. Well, it looks like the fighting is complete, guys. Unless there's still fighting happening over here. I mean, 32 is still saying it counts out. Why would you send... Look at this difference, by the way. This is the 28 ball, and this is the 32 ball. Why would you send your march out of the pass? The difference is just so funny. Bro, this is what our Zone 6 is about to look like, by the way. We got 28 versus us. I don't even know where we are. I don't even think we're balled up anymore. It's about to be crazy. Maybe we're over here. Yes, you got random people over here. Two Alliance Kingdoms are fun to watch, but there's a lot of players. I mean, there's a lot of Two Alliance Kingdoms in this KVK, to be fair. 4030's got 2 alliances, 39's got 2 alliances, 28's got 2 alliances, 26 has 2 alliances, 34 kind of has 2 alliances, but I honestly don't know if one of them is, or how allied they are. I think they're allied. I think the Civil War's over there. Is Pierce YC good, or what do you recommend for KVK2 apart from Pure CJ? I think Pierce YC is good. Is it better than Pure CJ? No, but it's good. It's good. Anything with YC is probably good. Expertise YC is insane. Is about to rally a flag? Wait, what? Oh, this pass? I guess we'll watch down here and see what happens. If 38 rallies this, I mean, there's a ball here. Set your location. I'm over here. How many troops do you want to duel? $200,000? Here's CJ versus Thutmose YSG. Who wins? You better win? Honestly, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I guess we'll find out. Wait, let's not do it behind the city. Ah, let's get it. Oh, territory buffs? Oh, true. Wait, we should redo that. Ah, it's too late. It does look like I do lose. What are territory buffs? You get 5% attack on territory. Well, I guess it depends on the alliance attack. Or 8% attack, my bad. 20% attack. 20% attack on alliance territory. I thought I won? No, I think you win. Yo, what's up, Ghostly God? Dude, I saw that you have a, you have quite the crazy KVK going on. Yourself. Long time no see? Hey, long time no see, bro. Hey, what happened to my duel? It'll be great. Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy one, I'm not gonna lie. 27-28 is not an easy kingdom. What does this gear look like? I don't know. This is a very close duel. And I'm fighting on territory. I sent it. He is full legendary? Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That is very much better than mine. I do think I only won because I was on territory. I mean, we can run it back. Come migrate over. You want me at Silver Imperium, bro? I don't know if my account's good enough. You guys getting fights? No, this is the first fight. First fight of the KVK. Again, if you want to do it off territory, I think you would win. Different between Viking Rise? What's up, Anonymous? What do you mean with your question? Yeah, I think you would win off territory. I actually forgot that, the territory thing. Because I usually leave Alliance. Oh, true, I do get bonuses off territory as well. 15% all damage off territory. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Extra 15% all damage. So I lose 20% attack, but I gain all damage. Appears as well. Okay, it does look pretty bad though. How long left? What do you mean, Drew? For the zone? The zone fight is already over. I'm not gonna lie. The zone fight's already over. It wasn't much of a fight. Anonymous, I don't really understand your question here. Difference between Viking and what? What are you asking the difference between? Difference between what things? Viking and what? Yeah, what's up, Danny? 32 keeps going at 28. Honestly, this is not even. It's not even that bad. Like for having my gear sets, it's not. I'm not doing terrible. Farming KP. Now we're just doing some duels for the enemy elimination. But the first duel kind of got botched. Viking Rise in this game. Let me look up Viking Rise. I haven't personally played it before. Let me look at some images. Okay, Viking Rise looks very similar. You getting some action? Yup. Yo, what's up, Billet? How we doing? Yeah, we just got some action. I just got beat in a duel. 5554 CJ. What's up, Billet? I saw you guys got a little bit of action, I guess. I don't know if you could call this action. You got something. You guys got something over here. Bro, look how many players 28 has, by the way. This is about to be an insane Zone 6. Also, thank you so much for the raid. Let me show out Billet's channel. If you guys don't know Billet, I don't know what you guys are doing, but he's another content. Did I spell it correctly? I did, okay. He's another... Why is my bot not typing it? Come on, bot. I'll do it by hand. He's another content creator for Rise of Kingdoms, and he's also an opponent in this KVK in Kingdom 4028. That's the link to his channel in the chat right here. Make sure you guys go check him out. Didn't pay the bot? Yeah, where's my bot at? But yeah, that's a lot of players, man. That is a lot of players. 34 still some rogue players. Yeah. I think the zone fight's over. Thank you for the shout out, bro. Of course. Thank you for the raid, man. We need to pay us for all these views. You guys aren't view bots. I'm not paying you guys. This is peak rock gameplay. Yeah, that was a very uneventful Zone 5. I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, it wasn't supposed to be eventful at all. Actually, speaking of eventful, did this pass ever get taken? No. Because they actually got some players down here in 38. I guess back to barb chaining. Should I go back to barb chaining on the main account? I have been pushing on her. If you guys don't know, my main account just entered KVK as well. When is Zone 6? Like 3 weeks? Let's see. What do we got? That is not happening. Barbs. What was that? 20... The thing is, do some of these chronicles end immediately when they happen? Like, for example, this one. Does this chronicle end when we get to 100,000 barbs? Yo, Drew! Drew with the Leviathan, bro. Thank you so much. What the heck? So these ones end instantly. So I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. Yo, what's up, Aspect? Drew, thank you so much for the Leviathan, bro. Let's slowly heal this hospital. I gotta go. Hey, peace, Drew. Peace, bro. It's 16th of August. Theoretically, like, give or take a couple hours, right? Or a couple days. 16th of August. And my main account's fight is on what? I was paid $1 to give Maffu my viewership. No, you guys were not. You guys are not view bots. Which account is this? This is my restart account. So I'm in Kingdom 4030. We just had Zone 5 open for KVK 2, and lo and behold, not much action. Which is fine. I mean, it makes sense, right? Also, 32 is our ally as well, so it would be a 2v1 against 34 if they ended up fighting us. Which is not, it doesn't even make sense for them to do. But yeah, my main account is still entering Song of Troy. We've been day 1 on Song of Troy, my main account, which I'm going to head over there in a second. Car, are you with Streamlabs? Oh, good times. You know, I'm going to heal this hospital later. Let's do a little bit of chaining. I'll chain for maybe like an hour or two, and then we'll call the stream there. Appreciate everyone from Billet stopping by, though. Billet stream. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure you guys hit that like button. It supports me a lot. Anyone in your kingdom need a pilot? I don't even know. Not me, though. Back to Channing. A little update, guys. For currently on Honor, I've dropped down to top 400. By the way, I ended the stream at top 50. I was top 50 yesterday. So people are going crazy on the chains. Wait, 38 has a pass rally? The fire emoji? Yup. Classic. Yeah, we're doing some barb chaining. We already finished our Bastion quest for today. And hey, it's gonna be more chill vibes. Also, we got Marauders going on. By the way, if you're just tuning in and don't know this KVK, let me show you guys. This is the KVK matchup. Should be on screen right now if my game's not lagging. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the KVK matchup for this KVK. My kingdom is bottom right. We're kingdom 3743. It's a top versus bottom KVK. It's a pretty insane KVK. This is by far the strongest KVK I've been a part of. So, hey, I'm gonna try to break my KP record. My goal is 2 billion KP. My highest ever was 1.4 billion last KVK. So we're gonna try to put some numbers up. We bought pop-ups yesterday, and we bought the crystal gem supply and the daily supply. Wherever that is. Premium crystal boost. Look at 38. Is Kim 38 fighting now? So as soon as I look away, they take the pass. Viking Rise graphics are much better. What's your position in the trap or clan in this game? I'm just a fighter. I don't have any leadership position. Okay, wait, we got some action here, maybe? Let's see, what we can look at. We can look at the 39 POV. What do you have behind Boudica? So my chaining marches are Boudica Cho. I have Double C Hera, Richard Zuge, and QSH Shishar. Yeah, I never played Viking Rise. Is it another real-time strategy game like this? I'm 150 now. Yeah, the honor drop is crazy. Let's see what this fighting looks like. If there is a fight. We can always chain barbs later. Might as well watch this fight. Guess what kingdom I'm in? I'm guessing 3746. But I don't have a task for you. Alright, are they gonna come out of this pass? Are they gonna go home? We got one player coming out. Never mind. They changed their mind. You have a Legion coming out. Okay, he changed his mind as well. You think 08 will 3v1 KVK4? I honestly don't know. Isn't 04 also strong, Mac? That's Karate's kingdom. Right? That's gotta be a strong kingdom, though. Alright, so it looks like there's might not be fights. 04 has poor leadership. It's carried by Karate. Well, then, if that's the case, there could be a 1v3. All right, I think there's no fighting, guys. I'm gonna make a judgment call there. Let's do some barb chaining. A little bit of barb chaining. Take a look at 04, 08, and maybe 13. Well, I plan on doing a whole video on that KVK once it gets up and going. So once that KVK gets started, I'm planning on making a full video on that. Yo, what's a mod? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome in, welcome in. 0-4 got a strong migration? Hey, it could be a good one then. A good 2v2, who knows? But yeah, guys, we dropped so much in honor. Bro, I was top 50 at the end of stream yesterday. What happened? Top 50 to top 400? That is just crazy. Yeah, this is from Crystal Tech. This is from Crystal Tech. Oh dang, I was gonna chain that barb. It's fine. .38 is blowing up. Let me know if anything happens in 38. So I'll take a break from chaining and take a look. Should rank KP and power, please? I got you. Dang. I thought that was going to chain. It did not. For power, this is what the individual leaderboard looks like. I am 1,000 plus again. Lo and behold. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of strong accounts in this KVK. A lot of strong accounts. And then for KP, not 1,000 plus yet. But this is the KP leaderboards. And some of these players have some absolutely crazy acclaim. Like this account. Almost 200 million. But yeah. Barely staying top 1,000 here. It's a bot account. Well, I know that. It doesn't mean that account gets weaker once it gets bought. I mean, it still has the same marches. Pilots? No fighting's gonna happen? Yeah, no fighting today. Yeah, let's take a look at 38. You said they walked out of their pass? Oh wow, they're actually balling up. Not bad, actually. Seems a little organized in this kingdom. I end a stream with our KVK, it's so boring. Yeah, there's just not going to be any fighting in this zone. Unfortunately. But there might be a fight in this zone here. Kingdom 40-39 versus 38. It looks like 38's going to do a try. I respect it, man. I respect it. You look at 49. I will look at 49 eventually. I plan on making a video on it though, not in live stream. Old Shark Pepper account from 2377. I'm not familiar. Alright, we got the ball moving up here. I wonder if 4039's ball is AFK, because the ball has been sitting here for like 30 minutes to an hour. 39's pushing. Okay, there's definitely some AFK marches here. Let's see how they do. Let's see their ball fight is. The thing is, I don't think 38 has a lot of T5 players. Wow, a Wak Shanil Aja. I don't think 38 has a lot of T5s. Which makes this a lot harder. Okay, I can't tell what's going on in filter mode. It's getting smoked? Yeah, it does seem to be that way. I respect the attempt, though. I respect it. If I was 38 here, I would call it there. Yo, Solar! Yo, thank you for the Kraken Fu. That's crazy. Why are they using non-season of Conquest commandos? Because this is not Season of Conquest. This is KVK 2. This is my restart. My restart's KVK 2. Although I'm not in this kingdom. I'm all the way up here in this corner. Yeah, this is KVK 2 here. Yeah, so at the beginning of this live stream, I was on my restart account. Fighting, or we didn't fight, but getting ready for the zone opening, and there was just no fights. So I swapped to my Season of Conquest to do some chaining. Well, I think that if 38 balls up again, let me know, but I think that would be their only attempt, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see a point of them pushing out again. Everyone hasn't stopped dodging my main? Hey, you knew what KVK was queuing up for. You knew ahead of time. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. The other times, sure, you can blame it on me, but this time, no. We're both queued up at the same time. You knew what KVK I was going into. You still want to take the rally? So you're telling me you're going to take a top level rally on your city? That's what you're telling me. I would. I have the power to do it. Bro, I am not looking forward to Alliance Mobilization. I swear this event comes around so often now. It's just another thing I have to worry about. I gotta do Bastion Quest, I gotta do Mobilization on 2 accounts. This is a lot. How many crystals have you spent? I think 21 million, but I'll just check after this. Yeah, 21.5. Is pre-KVK and Lost Kingdom in KVK 4? I don't think so. I think it starts maybe KVK 5, depending on the KVK you pick. How much points does your kingdom acquire for Alliance Mobilization? I don't know. I think it's like 1900 or 1800. Something like that. Lilith wants to get the monies out of the whale so that Alliance Mobilization is coming more often. Is that actually the case? That would make sense. Just pick Gathering Quest? I mean, I do. I do pick Gathering Quests, but it's still a lot, you know? Like, I gotta set alarms to make sure they get done in time. And to send my farmers out again. And then you're constantly gathering to make sure you get the quest done. I mean, it is what it is. Yo, what's up, Apollo? Was it Vexus? Dumb question, but who would win in a fight? 3908 or 3743? Probably 3743. The thing is, most of our accounts are like Season of Conquest accounts. Like old accounts. With 7 marches and stuff like that. But honestly, I don't know. Maybe 08 will win. Gathering Alliance Mobilization is the worst. It's not the worst, but it's not fun. For sure. KVK kind of dead outside top 3 kingdoms. For the 08 KVK. It's been less than 3 weeks. Why did that barb stop chaining? It's alright. I need to remember to kill that barb later. I can do it for free. Less than 3 weeks since the last Alliance Mobilization is coming back again. Bro, I'm telling you, it's so often now. 2 times a month. Looking forward to this KVK. I'm in 11A2. Hey, nice, bro. Yeah, I'm hyped for this KVK. Oh, I missed that chain. I'm hyped for this KVK. Passes are boring. I mean, yeah, you could predict that though. Like, it's not a surprise. Are you top 1,000? No, I'm not top 1,000. I don't know if I'll ever be top 1,000, guys, at this point. $160 viewers? Hey, yeah, shout out to Billet for the raid. Billet the GOAT. It's gonna be fun with tons of fighting. Yeah, my goal here is to get my highest KP ever in a KVK. I'm aiming for 2 billion, guys. 2 billion KP. Now, is that possible? I don't know. Let's be honest. I don't think it is, but maybe it is. Who knows? There's a chance. What chain marches are you running? So I'm running 4 chaining marches. I got Boudica, Choyun, the Archer Garrison. I'm running Double C Hera. I got Richard Zhuge Liang. And then I have QSH Shajar. Those are my 4 marches. And they do good. They don't die. I have high suspicion that this Double C march is going to die on the higher level barbs. Maybe even the Boudica. So, once we get to high level barbs, I might drop down to 3 marches. You missed the 38 ball fight? I didn't miss it. I watched it. I took a break from my chaining to look at it. Yeah, there was no fights on the restart, Meal. No fights on the restart. So I'm going to chain on my main account for like an hour or so, and then I'll be live at reset again. And at reset, we'll do a Bastion quest and everything. And I think More Than Gems is at reset too. I never understand how people chain with Double C. Well, he does have a heal, but it's not a good heal, to be honest. Yo, what's up, Pookie? What's up, Nick? How we doing? How we doing? 150 people on the chaining stream? Hey, I don't know. People are messing with the vibes, I guess. Can I get the next Zenith 1,000 days of speed ups T5? I don't think so. And I think you could maybe get a normal day, like a normal Zenith, but the next Zenith is a leadership one. So, in all the leadership Zeniths I've seen, it's 60 million power. But I've also been in pretty good kingdoms, so it depends on your kingdom as well. Are they all maxed? No, none of my commanders are maxed, besides QSH and Boudica. So I'll go through my commanders here. My Cho is 1111. My Shajar is 1111. Who else am I using? Richard? My Richard is 2111. My Double C is 5225. My Hera is 5311. And I think that's all the commanders. Zuge's expertise. Boudica's obvious expertise. QSH expertise. Isn't Lohar better for chaining than Boudica? I'm not too sure. I had more success with Boudica. I don't know why. Maybe because her heal is more consistent, but... Can I run 5 farming marches in KVK? What does that mean? Like, just farm with 5 marches? Yeah, it definitely depends on the region as well, yeah. Yeah, all troop stat in our bracket was 60 million plus as well. For my last one. In both my kingdoms. But you can definitely get it for less if you get like a good bracket. How many active people are there in D-Seeds? I think there's active people in D-Seeds. I think the thing with D-Seed King or KVKs is the fighting's short. Like, there's a lot of people on when the fighting starts, but I think people log off quickly. So I think there's gonna be active fights in D-Seeds, just less. When is Zenith? I think it's next month, right? People said, is it August or September? I can't remember. How do you get the troop icon on the bottom when you select an army? That's a different setting. So, normally when you select a troop, it gives you like the icons on the side of the march right here. But if you want to change that, you go to your combat settings. No. Where you go? Controls, hotkey, and then you change it simple. Controls, hotkey, and then you change it simple. So this is what it normally looks like with all the icons under your commander. But if you do it simple, it just goes to the bottom of your screen. 30 is balling up again? Okay, let me know if they walk outside the pass. I'll pull it up. Why is the fighting in DC shorter? I mean, it's just a DC. They're less active players. Maybe there's no pilots. It's just there's a lot of players at the beginning and it just dies off quickly. I mean, that's literally just what DC is. Maybe they run out of resources or speed ups quickly because they don't gain a lot in off season as well. Walking out now? Okay, let me finish this chain. I'll take a look. Well, honestly, the fight might be over by the time I take a look. Maybe not. Finish that chains. Alright, let's see this. Oh no. I think they have even less people than last time. This is about to be brutal, guys. Yo, what's up, Zane? Any fighting for you guys yet? No. No fighting in our zone. There was a brief amount of fighting, but it's mainly the random TPs. Alright, let's see this 38 ball, guys. How many crystal tech do you think I can get done with no pop-ups and only chaining? I mean, you could probably get a good amount done, but it's just gonna be less than the people that spend, you know? Like, your crystal tech can be decent. But the thing is, a lot of people that do buy pop-ups and stuff also chain a lot to keep up with the people buying Mountain Warfares. So it's an endless cycle, you know? The spec review for PC? Well, my PC is not hidden, but I have a 5070, I have an i9, I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. That's like the main stuff. And then setup reveal, I could probably do that. I'll make a... I remember I said I was going to make a post on that. I just been really busy setting some stuff up. Almost 70 million spent without anything pure for you to play. That's really good. That's really good packs. I will say the most important thing to do once you get in KVK is Bastion quests. They suck to do. They're tedious. They're boring sometimes. But they will give you the most amount of crystals. Alright, let's see this ball fight. How long can 38 last out here? 97 million with $5 spent? That's really good. I mean, some people that spend a lot don't even get to 100 million crystals spent by the end of KVK if they miss Bastion quests and don't chain. It'd be nice to buy the crystal mine. Yeah, if I'm doing low spend crystal tech, I'm buying the crystal mine and the crystal pass, the $15. Like, I think $20 is a really good spot to be for low spend crystal tech. Like on my restart, for example, once my restart hits Season of Conquest, that's what I'll be buying on my restarts. $20 of crystal tech. Alright, they got wiped. GG, man. That didn't last long? Yeah. Rest in peace. I mean, I respect them trying, but they should honestly just save their speed ups and resources for Zone 6. It's not worth it. Doing it for MGE? Could be, yeah. Holy mother of chains! Where did these barbs come from? Check the last game chat on the restart for reports. Okay, let me load up on my blue stacks. I'll see if there's any reports. One second, I'm putting it on screen. I mean, 38 didn't even trade that bad here. Is BlueStacks not allowed for Rock, or I'm bugging? I think it's fine. Everyone told me it was fine. As long as you don't do any of the macros on BlueStacks. 39 player here. Dang, they are farming. A million KP. Ah, this chain's over. LD players sponsored by Lilith? Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, that's not a bad report, considering the circumstances from 38. What alliance is BG, by the way? Dang, that's a beautiful QSH chain as well. See if I can see any more reports in here. Another BG report. What alliance is BG, guys? Oh wait, this is 34. They're fighting WP, I think. You got 32 report against 28. Jesus, bro. Oh my lord. 172,000 sevs. He's got swarmed by Ryan. That is a fate changer and a half. Oh my god. See, why is 32 even coming out of their pass at that point? That's insane. Trying to see if there's any reports here. Jeez, bro. $39 was farming, man. The circumstances will get a lot worse than 38. Yeah, less and less people will keep showing up for 38 ball fight. That should be the last ball fight, honestly. I mean, they tried. I respect the attempt. But there's no reason to burn your resources and speed ups this early. You got a gold pit? Whoa, level 45 barb. How many crystals is it per barb? Let's see. Sorry, I had to check that. Per barb, you're getting about 500 crystals. 500 crystals per barb. And I've killed maybe like 500 barbs so far since I entered KVK. So extra what? Is that 25,000 or 250,000 crystals? I think it's 250. What's your Zone 5 KVK look like now? Yeah, I'll put it back on screen. It's small in the bottom right, but this is what Zone 5 looks like right now. Let me know if that's big enough. People get to 100 mil, but barb chaining is not the only way to get crystals. The best way to get crystals is through Bastion quests and other stuff. Bastion quests and Kalkarok gives you a lot of crystals. Give you a couple million. Probably like 10 mil if you finish it. Any other fights happening in this KVK? No. There was a small fight in the bottom right here. But I think it's done. Do you have a rough date for Zone 6 opening? People were saying, was it the August 13th? People said August 13th, right? I'm not sure. Maybe August 16th? I can't remember. I'll get you an exact date once we get closer, though. Like, once we get closer to the fight, I'll give you like the exact date and time. So you'll know a little bit in advance. At least like a couple days in advance. But yeah, this is about to be an insane KVK too. I mean, Kingdom 28 looks crazy strong. They look very strong. When does Zone 4 open on the main? I think it opens in 1 week. I think our first fight on the main account is in 1 week. Oh, no way that doesn't chain. Or does. So we got fighting here very soon. When is Zone 5 on Scarab? It just happened. There was no fights. I just you can go back to the beginning of the live stream. I think I started my stream like 20 minutes before the pass opened or something. But yeah, there was no fights. I mean, the most fighting I got was a duel between me and someone else in my kingdom. What's happening in the 1606 Kingsland? I'm not too sure. Is there still fights happening over there? I was watching Chadsky's stream before I went live. How things have progressed. I can focus on 4028. Yeah, Zone 6 is about to be crazy, guys. Zone 6 is about to be crazy. They swapped allies mid-Zone 6? What? Is it because the KVK ended so quickly? Heaven? I heard people say that KVK ended really quickly. So if they swapped allies because of that, that kind of makes sense. I can't believe how far I dropped in honor, by the way. People are going crazy in honor. Are you asking if I'm going to repeat KVK 2? At the current moment, I have no plans on repeating KVK 2. I want to get to KVK 4 as quickly as possible. So I'll probably would not play KVK 2 twice. Diplomacy messed up? Yeah, what's up, Steven? How's your KVK going, Steven? Also, I'm not a whale foo. Is it possible our KVK will be a 39-30-28 free-for-all? Free-for-all? I don't know about free-for-all. I personally don't think free-for-alls are that fun, because, let's be honest, free-for-all kind of just means 1v2 against someone, and then they 1v1 after. Kind of. I dropped a band and a half on my main yesterday, just on bundles. Oh my god. Sounds like you're ready for KVK. There's always some secret alliance in the betrayal. Yeah, I don't think free-for-all KVK has worked out, really. It doesn't really make much sense. I also just think they're, like, less fun than like a pre-ally, like a 2v2 or 3v3 or something like that. Come on, chain. There we go. Let's hope the other kingdoms will do something. I think they will. I mean, obviously they're not as strong as the Imperiums, but I feel like they still got a lot of players, and They'll show up. Honestly, we're doing a really good job of doing 3 barbs per chain today. Much better than yesterday. Obviously, we got some hiccups, but not too bad. Do you still have or use YSG? So on this account, I never went YSG. Unfortunately. Wow. Well, maybe I can chain into these 3. But yeah, this account had never got YSG. So what I had to do is I ended up maxing out Zuge from dailies. And it cost a lot of money. Just because I didn't have YSG. But to be honest, by the time I got to Season of Conquest, or by the time QSH came into the game, I didn't have YSG. Like if I knew QSH was coming to the game, I obviously would have went YSG because he's just a great pairing. If that makes sense. But I didn't know QSH was going to be coming to the game. Like YSG wasn't used much until QSH came. No, that barb is 1 health. I can't believe it. I'm not going to risk it though. Someone's already walking over here, but I'll still walk over there just in case. But look how ugly these barb chains are. For QSH, these past 2. You know, I'm not even going to try these 3 barbs. I'm done with this area. I'm moving on. We'll go over here. That area just has bad luck. Unlucky over there. Are you going to be live again tonight? Yes, I'll go live again tonight. For some more barb chaining, and we'll do Bastion quests. It'll be a double stream. Now, tonight's stream is not going to be as long as it was yesterday. Yesterday, I did a 7-hour stream. I probably will only do like a 3-hour stream tonight. But yeah, I'll be live. I'll be live. Yesterday was long because the KVK just opened up. But I'll still be doing some chaining off stream as well. Keep pushing my my honor and crystals. We'll continue to the honor push. Professional chainer stream? I'm definitely not a professional chainer. I do okay though. Two people wanted that chain, by the way. I got there first though. I try my best. When are Marauder encampments? It should be, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. Oh no. Can I get this chain, guys? Survey says... I'm gonna need to reset this barb. Survey says yes. Oh, and that barb walks away when I'm trying to chain. When is Whale Foo reaching 100 million power? The thing is, I don't gain enough power to push to 100 mil. How come you're doing barbs instead of marauders? It's just I'm doing chaining. It's not that I'm picking barbs over marauders. I'm just chaining. No, it's still pre-KVK. Like if there's a marauder in the chain, I'll still do the chain. It's not like I'm skipping marauders. I'm looking for a bare minimum of 3 barbarians per chain. If there's not a marauder in the chain, I'm not gonna do it. Or it's like if there's not a marauder in the chain, that's fine. But it is still pre-KVK. When is Zone 5 open on this account? It should open next week. I wonder if I have the date. It'll be the 8th. The 8th at 15 UTC. See, there's 2 marauders in here. I'll do this barb chain. It's not like I'm avoiding marauders. So sometimes marauders aren't in the chains. I already hit the barb. I was going to cancel this chain because I don't think it's possible to get to the 42, but I'll try. Zone 5 opened up in your mini? Yes. Zone 5 opened up on my restored account today, but there is no fights. So if you go back to the beginning of the live stream, you'll see that Zone 5 happening. It was just no fighting going on, unfortunately, but... I mean, sometimes it'd be like that. I need his level 42 to walk back this way. It's walking the other way. I'm just going to take a 2 barb chain. Wait. Hold that thought. Can I get... Okay. Why'd I even try? The barb just stopped walking. Okay, this Boudica Cho is taking some damage here. I need to stop chaining 3 barbs at once. And stay at 2. See, I don't even know if that's... Now let's go down here. Is it possible to chain this? Yup. I used to return to 8th flight. I wish I had YSG expertise. Yeah, having a circle AoE commander makes a world of a difference. Chaining barbs is not even the same thing. Circle AoE is just so much better. Yeah, I need to heal my Boudica back up a little bit so she doesn't die so fast. Like, I'm going to do a 3-barb chain here, but I'm going to try to attack them very slowly. I'm at 5521 YSG. How many sculptures do I need to expertise them? I don't even think you're halfway there, Zane, yet. Or I don't even think you're halfway there yet. I think you probably need... maybe 500 something? Does that sound right? $400? Chain with Alp. I don't even own Alp, I'm not gonna lie. How do you chain with them? I need some work to do. Hey, you're getting there though. If you're really curious and want to know right away, I know there's a bot that you can put your sculptures in, and it'll tell you how much you need. I think you just look it up. Like Rise of Kingdoms, how many sculptures to max or something. I don't know. You should be able to find it. And it'll give you the exact amount. Okay, yeah, the Boudica is almost healed up back to full. Dude, the chaining has chilled out in the zone a lot. Honestly, we're not doing very good on honor. We're third in camps. Coalition, we're also third. Individual, almost 400th. The barb you're hitting is the one spreading the AoE? Dang, that sounds really hard. So you have to like maneuver the barbs to be close together. That sounds very difficult. You need 455 sculptures. Hey, thank you, Charles. 455. I mean, you're almost halfway there with your ones in the bag. Actually, you're over halfway there. Boudica's back to full health. Nice. Do I even try to chain this? I know this chain is going to go bad. I should just walk off. I honestly I can tell that the barbs are not going to cooperate. We chain some Marauders here. Bodoka never disappoints, even if it's not her prime. Honestly, I'm surprised that the Bodoka March is working. Now, to be fair, it has my full gear set on it. But it is staying alive. It is staying alive here. Honestly, I don't know how many Marauder chests I've gotten, but it's not that much. But maybe I can pull off a couple more. I mean, still have tomorrow for Marauders as well. I'm actually curious to see if this double C Hera can stay alive. Tanking 4 barbs. The 400 heal factor? Yeah, it's not great, but I mean, it's working. And I'm pairing it with CY, and CY has some really good healing factor. Even at 111. I don't think this chains, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, no. Dang, all these barbs just spread out as soon as I walk over here. I need to find another little chain. Maybe over here will look better. These barbs are so far apart. Well, I could chain these. I don't know where I was walking to, but I'll chain these. These look easy. We'll go up here. Bodoka. That chain's taken. Go up here. I wonder how much AP I've used. Definitely a good amount. Let's take a picture of this and put it into the bot. Okay, so I have 216,000 AP. Whoa. That is more than I thought. 216,000 AP. Not bad. I'll take that. I don't know how much AP I've used since the start of KVK, but I'm guessing it's like 10,000. 10 to 20,000. Zenobia Theo is also one of my favorite chain marches to use. Really? I have Zenobia. I don't have Theo, I don't think, though. Maybe I could use that march. I'm not sure. I used to run Hera Zenobia. It was really slow, so I stopped running it. I wonder if I can maybe use 5 chaining marches. The thing is, my 5th chaining march would have to be strong without gear. Because I'm running gear on all 4 of these marches. But I don't have another gear set. So it would have to be strong enough to work without gear. Like something like a Hera CY would work without gear, you know? Like it's just that strong. Or that much healing. There's way better options out there. Yeah, I guess so. I just don't have that many commanders, to be honest. Any fight in 34? No, we didn't get any fights today, Ludwig. No fights today. What's up, Sus? How are we? How are we? Some of the T5 players in our kingdom that random TP'd did end up getting some KP, but honestly, not that much. Which is what I predicted, you know. So the secondary commanders used for chaining? Okay, one second, I can show you. Kingdom 41, 43 have T5 day 3. That's insane, man. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, let me finish up this chain here, Assassin, and I got you. I don't want to drop it. I should put a March speed flag on this, Richard. But here are my secondaries. We're running Boudica CY, Double C Hera, Richard Zuge, QSA Shajar. And my CY, Choyun, is at 1111. My Double C is at 5225. My Hera is at 5311. My Richard is at 2111. My Zuge's expertise, my QSH's expertise, and my Shajar is 1111. Those are my 4 chaining marches I'm using. And all of them have gear, so keep that in mind. It helps a lot to have gear on your armament or your marches. I ran up TP, got around 10 million KP. Then 34 gone, yeah. There's like only one fight. Dang, I should have moved over an inch. I thought that would change, to be honest. It looks close. I need to start doing some new bastions. Let me reroll these quests for tomorrow. Okay, Barbs, I'm down. Donate wood. Okay, we're not connected to that bastion yet. I got some Barb quests, we got some wood gathering quests, we got training quest. I should gather wood before reset. And then pick that quest up at reset. Low key. I'll leave the gold pit. If I start gathering wood now, and then have it ready for reset, then I can get a gathering quest right out of the way. And the gathering quests are the most annoying quests to do. By far. See, I can just gather this logging camp, I'll set a timer so I can finish it before, or like I can stop it before it finishes, and then I'll have it sitting right outside my city. Yo, what's a biggie? It'll probably take like roughly 4 hours to finish anyways. Why are there so many marches outside this guy's city? Wait, it's Iggy. What are these marches, Iggy? Are you trying to push Mighty's governor event? It is killing day. You're pushing above the rogue? Okay, bet. We still have a rogue? What is it? What is he pushing? UIA ban. Dang, this guy is dedicated. I'm not gonna lie. Bro's been pushing Mighty's governor in our kingdom for what? Three, 4 times? He migrated here a year ago. Dang. I think he was in 3626. I don't remember him. How does he get his KP? Does he have farms in that zone as well? Alright, let's gather this wood node. You think it's one of the Krakens that had a problem with Lotus? People who farm there for some reason? Dang. That is unlucky. Alright, so how long would this take? An hour 46. Wow, that's quick. Alright, I'm gonna put a timer on my phone. Set a timer for an hour and 46. So if I'll be on 2 minutes before this finishes. I'll just keep it outside my city. Send like 10 separate mails to get off the zone. Wait, what zone is it? I don't think I'm in that zone. I haven't been attacked by him. I have farms in zone 1, but it's in the top middle zone. Where the 43-1 territory was. Or 43-2 territory. Victoria? Oh, this zone? Yeah, no, I don't have any farms in that zone. I have farms in this zone. I think. Yeah. This is the default people are sent to. Honestly, I'm surprised Lilith hasn't made like a thing where you can just like banish people from your kingdom. Like literally just kick someone out. What Pantheon's best for open field? I'm going with Athena, but I don't know if it's the best. This is what people told me to do. So I'm trying Athena out. We have 2 trolls in 1843. Yeah, I guess like every kingdom has a couple. What do they do if they get banished and have no passports? I feel like the banishing would be like a free... They get free passports. Like if you get banished, you get a free migration. But you can only banish people under a certain power or something. MG Steelers are their favorite. Higher chance of people spend more resources. Yeah, that is true. Will it make less money? Can you teach me the rules of chaining? Every time I walk to a new barb while having one of them aggroed on me, they run away. When I'm watching you, they don't. Well, every barb you attack has a little radius around it. So, let's say, for example, this barb spawned in right here. There's a little circle they can walk in around where they spawn in from. And honestly, it's kind of hard to know where they spawned in, right? Because obviously they're there when you get there. But you can kind of predict that most barbs can walk a little bit in a certain direction. And then for my chaining, I look for barbs that are quite close together. Like for example, these barbs are close together and stuff like that. So you don't have to do much walking, but I get a lot of barbs that walk away all the time. Like, if you watched my chaining stream yesterday, it was happening all the time. I mean, it happened right here. A barb walked away. It happened right here. This barb walked away. Like, it still happens to me. Right here, a couple barbs walked away. The radius is random? Yeah. See, like right here, I'm just gambling that the radius fits right there. But yeah, the radius is random. And there's a lot of little tricks you can do so the barb walks less distance. Like, let's say, for example, I'm trying to walk from here to here. You want the barb to walk the least amount of distance. So what I would do is I would attack the barb right here, and I'd walk it at diagonal right down here. And then the barb will have to walk at the least amount of distance. And there's a less chance of it dropping chain. If you walk straight back, then the barb will walk farther and have a higher chance of dropping the chain. So you want to make sure you're walking the least amount of distance, or the barb is walking the least amount of distance. See, if I walked backwards here, the barb walk a lot here, but if I'm walking to the side, it's only going to walk a little bit. Because your AoE is not based on where the barb is, it's based on where your march is. So the only thing that's important is that you can hit the next barb. When is Zone 5 open? So Zone 5 on the restart already open today, and the fighting is already over. But restart on the Zone 5 on the main account opens in 1 week. So on the 8th, I believe. And sometimes when I see a barb like this seems a little bit too far to chain. So I'm literally just going to leave it. I'll walk over here instead. Like sometimes it just seems too far to chain, so you just leave it. You somehow get Elcid MG top 1. Hey, that's awesome, Shibaji. Sounds like you're doing pretty good now. The aggro loss, the moment they remove that, I'll be on it. You guys won KVK on the restart? We won KVK 1. But Zone 5 is not an important zone in KVK 2. Yeah, Zone 5 is not too important. Zone 6 is the big one on the restart. Yeah, no, Zone 5 is not a big zone. Do you want Zone 6 opens? So it's kind of not set yet because there's a lot of chronicles that can change the date depending on how quickly they get completed. But I'm predicting it'll be in 2 to 3 weeks. I'll give you an exact date coming up to soon, Machine. Just stay updated with my restart videos. I'll put it at the beginning of a restart video whenever I know. It'll be at the very beginning. Speaking of videos, I might have to end stream here and record a video myself for today. But I will be live later tonight. See that? Even that's too far. I got T5 on my KVK 1 account. Sheesh. That's crazy, bro. Congrats. Yeah, I'm gonna chain this. A little trick if you're chaining with QSH, you start on this side so you don't damage them the same amount, because QSH AoE starts immediately. And then you go. And then you hit both of them. Alright. I think I'm gonna raid Apocalypse Gaming here, guys. It looks to be Apocalypse Gaming's birthday. It looks like he's doing a 24-hour stream. So I'm gonna raid Apocalypse Gaming, and hey, you guys can go celebrate his birthday over there. Happy birthday? Not my birthday. But yeah, we're gonna end stream here. I'll be live tonight at Reset. So if you guys are on YouTube at Reset and want to watch me do my bash request and chain some more, hey, I'll be live at Reset. Stay tuned for a video coming out soon. What happened to the YouTuber guy in 30 that unlocked T5? Oh, Erlin? I think he quit. Erlin quit. And sold his account. But hey, go support Appo on his birthday. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.